how you can make money with AI in the online space. Even if you're not a tech person, even if you are not skillful, even if you're not educated, you can actually make money in this time and age. What a great time to be alive, because there are no more excuses. This is not the era where you blame someone for not tapping into the market, into the economy, right? Making money and all of that sort. This is not the time you blame your parents. This is not the time you blame the government. This is not the time you blame the economy, because there are a lot of opportunities that you can tap into and you get to start making money immediately, right? So before we start, I like you to, these are the house rules. Should avoid distractions, right? You can ask your questions freely, but that will be at the end of the class, so that we don't, go back and forth. We just have a time. We have a time frame to treat all of this as soon as possible, because I know a lot of you are tired, from the day, and you need to go back to what it is you were doing, right? So before we proceed, please, can you kindly introduce yourself in the chat? Like, just tell me your name, right? Tell me where you are joining from, what you do, and also what you want to learn. You can just say it. You can unmute and say it.
Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, my name is Austin.
Okay.
I'm in Abuja, as I said earlier. Yeah, I work in a hospital.
Okay.
Can you hear me better now?
Yes.
Yeah, my name is Emmanuel, and I'm an HR practitioner with over 8 years of experience. And coming to AI, of course, we know AI is the future. In fact, AI is now. So I want to get something. I want to see how I can veer into something different, something that has to do with my passion, which is AI. And when I saw your advert, I was drawn to the content, the modules that you have. And I know that it will be a kind of an additional source of income. And who knows, it can be a permanent source of income eventually. Thank you.
Yes, that's beautiful. Nice people. So,
Miss Oluwabukola Tope. I'm from Ibadan. And I'm working I'm doing recycling company. That's where I'm working. When I saw your advert concerning the AI, I'm trying to know about it. When I saw it, I think I want to gain, because I don't know anything about it before. I'm hearing it, but I want to learn about it, and now I can make money out of it. That is that kind of skill that I needed. Maybe even I can use where I'm working. That's the purpose why I want to learn about it.
Someone is saying that Smart Mike from Lagos State, digital marketer looking to generate videos. Okay. Actually, we did this class last week, but some persons didn't join, and they had to plead that we should redo it again, and that is what I am. So I don't want as much persons that are interested in this to still miss out on this. So please kindly type that in the comment section. Thank you. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Chioma Anolue, as you must have seen, right, across platforms. And I am an AI business analyst. What I do is I help businesses to solve problems. I find out what problems exist in businesses, in markets, in a company, and I use AI to do all of this, right? And then I provide a solution, still using AI. That is how I make my money. That is how I get paid. Okay. And some of the ways I do this is through AI automation, prompt engineering, and creating of AI videos. And I'll get into it soon. Okay. So it all started was, I'm a graduate of political science department. Graduated in 2018. Started looking for jobs. You know the country that we are in now. There was no job whatsoever, and I was forced to stay at my uncle's store, right, managing the place while trying my hands on a lot of things. So during that time, I learned about affiliate marketing, right? And that was in 2020, although I discontinued because I was kind of very, very busy. But then in 2024, I left my uncle's house. I was flat broke. I had nothing, no source of income, nothing. Like, I just wanted to see what the outside world looks like. I just wanted to make a name for myself. I wanted to be able to, fetch money and not be answering, "Thank you, sir. Thank you, ma," And that was how I embarked on, that journey to find out or to, know how I'm going to start. So I went to Amazon KDP, created a few books, made some bucks, made some money. And one day they just, started, restricting and disabling accounts. Why? Because they said Nigerians are now, creating a lot of fake stuff, right? Their journals are not accurate. They're just copying it, verbatim from AI or from ChatGPT and just pasting it. When people buy, they are complaining. So that was how I pivoted to learning cybersecurity. But when I went there, it was too difficult. In 1 month, I had to drop it because it was so technical, the coding and all of that stuff. And then I transitioned into search engine optimization, right? I learned that one and got a few clients. And the reason I even learned that in the first place was a friend of mine who started, who learned as in 2020, was just got a job. She has been working for different companies along the line, and somewhere in between, the company had to put her down to their in Estonia, right? That was how I was like, wow, I need to go and learn. I need to go and I got in there, worked for a few brands, and somewhere along the line, clients were not forthcoming, right? That was how I got into content creation. You see me online today. It was just sometime in 2024 that I started showing up, right? Towards the ending of 2024 that I started posting, because I've always been the shy and reserved person. But still in 2025, I went into faceless YouTube. And when I, got the course, the creator was like, don't go into, because what I actually love is storytelling or something motivational content. It was like, no, it will take you time to, to get monetized. So just focus on either horror niche or crime niche. And I started creating, right? But along the line, my mental health was, in a mess, because you just see today a woman that just killed her 4 children. You see tomorrow a man that did this or did that, and it was kind of messy. I had to abandon that, and I decided to try affiliate marketing once more. While I was doing all of this, I was juggling jobs as an event planner. I plan events on the side, right? So when I got the affiliate marketing course, it was very, very outdated, honestly. Imagine you learning about sales and marketing, learning about ads of 2022 when we were in 2025 rather. It was so outdated, and I couldn't just continue with that, and that was how I had to stop. I just had to just stop. I got tired, and I had no savings, no plan, nothing. Okay, so sometime in December last year, that was when I started hearing about this AI automation. I saw a lot of creators talking about AI automation and advising a lot of creatives to go into that, because it's not yet saturated, right? People don't know about it, and a lot of foreign brands are looking at working with AI automation specialists, right, or prompt engineers, especially from Africa. It was kind of like, this thing is just here to distract us. This thing is just to fade away, to pass with time, right? Until I discussed with that same friend of mine who is in Estonia, right? And I told her that, see, look at this is what I've been seeing over time. And she was like, learn it, there is so much potential in this. Like, even in the company that I'm working in, they restructured the company and they got rid of 4,000 staff. And the remaining of us, we are just there because we know how to use AI. We know how to work with AI. That was like, are you serious? She said, yes. And that was how I decided to venture into it. Told a few of my friends, told my cousin as well, right? And that was it, basically. Started learning from different platforms. Anyway, I just see AI, I'm learning. Like, I kind of had a scattered knowledge, everything. I wasn't mastering anything. If you ask me this one today, I don't know. If you ask me, where will I focus? I don't know. Where is my strength? I don't know. Kind of became overwhelmed, and somehow I packed up again. Until, like I said, I and my friend and my cousin, we discovered a community where, what they do is they show you what works, especially in the Nigerian market. Because if you are learning all these Oyibo things, you don't even know the one that is needed and the one that isn't, right? We saw that they were, positioning themselves, and they were getting global clients, foreign clients to work with, right? And that was it. So at first, my friend was the one who joined the community, and along the line, this lady was bagging deals, and I was just watching from the sidelines because I couldn't afford the 60,500 naira that they made mention of. Right? And I told her, she said, Choma, learn this thing. Stop sitting on the sidelines. Stop watching. It will pass away. It will fade again. Learn it so that you make money from it before people will get the awareness, before people will run into it and spoil it, especially as they did with affiliate marketing, and especially as they did with tech, as they did with Amazon KDP. Come in now and make your money. Get your money. Position yourself well. You make money. And that was it. Right? So I was skeptical, even though I was skeptical, because I've been a victim of buying courses online, but I still did it, right? And you can imagine that the first month, I was able to make UGC videos for different brands, a business that one is into real estate, the other one is into events, and the other one is into fintech. And that was it. That was when I knew that this thing money there. You get, before you know it again, a brand reached out to me, a hair brand, that she needed a website, right, that had a voice agent and a chatbot. That was it. That was it. So now why am I sharing this story? Because I know that a lot of you have tried your hands on a lot of things, right? And the truth is that the reason you are on this call is that you want your own financial success, right? You want something beautiful for yourself too. You want to be able to make life easy for the people around you, make life worth living again, right? That is why I just decided to share this story before we venture into this class, right? And that was it. That was particularly it. So in a space of a month and now, this is what I have made. And I'm going to show you some of the work that I have done for different brands. I'm going to show you that'll be after I am done teaching you guys what this is all about, right? So, and that was it. So far I've automated systems for 9 businesses, which I charge 250,000 naira per project. Please, in case you have anybody that wants to work with me, you can do so. Please, so right, to reach out to me for just a minute video that they needed to run advert. Because now a lot of businesses or a lot of brands, they no longer want to hire influencers. It's too expensive, right? Something that AI can do for you in a minute is what they're paying millions for, right? And it will even still take them a while. It will take maybe weeks before that influencer will even get that video ready. But with AI, you can just sit with your phone or your laptop and you're creating. So if you have a phone, a data, and your network, right? A network internet connection, my dear, there's no excuse for being broke. It's just the reality, right? AI is now. It's not the future. It's now. And most people are sleeping on it. Most people are still confused on how to go about it. Whereas we're already making money and lots of it. Okay? And there are different ways that you can actually focus on. You don't even have to be a specialist in one. With AI, you can be a generalist in all. You can be doing all of them and be making your money. I don't know how to code, but I've been able to create websites for people. I've done videos for people. I've automated repetitive tasks for businesses just by being an AI specialist. Like I said before, it is a very good time to be alive, honestly, and there are no reasons whatsoever that you are not capitalizing or leveraging on this AI. Author of Rich Dad Poor Dad said that what he does is he spots opportunities so that he can dive into it, or just before people rush into it and make a mess of it. So it is one thing to be able to spot opportunities, but it is another thing to be able to leverage on it. So it depends on the one you are. Are you the one that wants to sit and watch from the sideline? Or are you the one that wants to leverage on this opportunity? Are you the one that wants to better your life? AI is creating a new economy. And the people that are winning today are the people that adopt early and fast enough, are the people that are action takers, people that are willing to do the work. All of what I'll be teaching you here is like you use free AI tools to make your money, and then you cannot decide whether you want to upscale. When this content creation came about, you can remember in 2020, people that started as early as 2016, COVID happened and people started watching content, consuming a lot of content. Content creators started a lot of money, shaped a lot of money that when people started rushing into it, the money don't even reduce by then. The people in crypto and forex, I think that was in 2023. People that went into it, they made a lot of money, right? They took advantage of the opportunity, made a lot of money before other people got a wind of it when they came. By then, don't drop now. Some people were even cheated. Same thing with faceless YouTube creators. It's just that now faceless content creation again has started, is now on the spiral because of AI. So AI is that advantage that you have to take now. It is not waiting for anybody. It is not waiting for you to decide. It is not waiting for you to think about it. It is not waiting for you to show up. The opportunity is right on your laps. Especially if you have a smartphone, internet, and data, like I mentioned before. And you should know that the world is changing fast. All of the work, as a matter of fact, that you do, that takes you hours to do, I can do it in less than minutes, maximum 20 minutes, and I'm done. And waste time again now. AI saves time, saves stress. I've done a shitload of work today. I've done a lot of work today. And I'm not exhausted. What I just did, I'll just prompt it and I'll go my way. Come back to it, it's ready. I didn't have to sit to design anything. I give AI 80% of the work and do the 20%. And I know that there's somebody like me, the old me, that was broke, that was frustrated, is hungry for more, that's trying everything and nothing is working. So if you are here today, it shows that you are serious about change and you are tired of trying things that don't work and you want to make money. You are willing to learn, you want to take action, right? And it means that you believe somewhere within you that your situation can change and you are ready to prove it. So this is not for people that will not show up, or they're not ready to learn, or they're not serious about their growth. Because there are a lot of people that we can lament from now to the end of the year. But are they doing the work? Just sit there, lament, blame the government, blame their parents right now. So let's go into discussing what some of these niches or facets or subsets of AI are and the various ways you can monetize. Some of this is prompt engineering. Like I said before, my friend is a prompt engineer and an appointment setter. It's the same thing basically, right? And what she just does is to prompt AI, like the different AI tools, right, for the company. Now, these AI tools, because the company, they work with different brands, right? So now these AI tools are able to communicate in same tone, same voice as the company that are working for. What do I mean? For instance,
No,
please, can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Please, you can
We
log
can
out
hear
and log
you.
in
Please
again.
continue. Please block that man. He's disrupting us.
From his end.
Oh my goodness. For Milo, a beverage brand that we all know, can reach out to me now and want me to work for. All I just need to do is to go to their website, okay, study the audience, right? What they do, what they love, and like AI that you know that they wouldn't even know that somebody else is handling their page or somebody else is handling their brand. See a lot of shabby works on the internet. Some people post something, you just know that it's AI that did it because they don't know how to prompt, they don't know how to fine tune. AI just create and they take it from the paper with AI, and that is the only way you get high quality results. That is the only way you get output, right? And now, a way that you can do this is by giving it instructions, giving it context, right? Guiding it properly. Because the truth is that AI is just like a newborn child. They come in empty, right? What they see over time, how you program them, how you instruct them, that is how they function. So when I see people that their works are shabby, I just know that they are bad in prompting. They don't know the secret, they don't know the details. They just go, just do it for me and they're out. Right? So one of the ways for you to know, or let me say the framework for prompt engineering, is the first is delegation. You have to be able to know which of the AI tool can do what, and the one that a human can do. Like I said before, you can get AI to do 80% of the work for you, and then you get to do the 20%, right? But you need to know the 80% that you are giving it. You need to know the 80% that you are instructing it. Okay? Then the point number 2 is description. You have to be able to describe, like in total. And the good thing about it is most of these AI tools now have like a voice recording. You don't even need to type. You can just, okay, do this for me. Do this. Do you understand? You don't need to waste time doing anything again. Explain the goals, maybe the tool, the audience, the style, the preference, the color, to describe it for you to understand. On my phone here, I've made AI. I've instructed it, or I've taught it rather, right? I've guided it. AI writes like me. When people read my stuff, they actually think I wrote it. But it was the prompting. It's the prompting. And then another thing, the third framework is evaluation. You have to be able to check and evaluate the accuracy of that work, the quality, the alignment. I was doing Faceless YouTube. I had another channel today, right? But the one I was doing sometime last year, like I mentioned before, was crime. Tell AI that, okay, this crime happened in Los Angeles. This woman did this to her husband and her children and this and that. Help me create the story and the rest. AI will just give me. Then I didn't know much about prompt engineering now. AI will just give me a shabby work. You know that I will just create videos with it, post it. A lot of audience, US audience, will tell me that what I created is, I should take it down. Or what I created is wrong, I fabricated like this. Or why am I saying that it happened this year? Or why am I saying, I kept on taking a lot of videos down because I didn't understand prompt engineering. So it was later when I started checkmating what this AI was doing for me. And what you should also know is that AI, right, is not like, you know, the people that created it did not actually create that it will have information from like 1960. They did not create that you have outdated information. So you are the one that is meant to provide that resource for it to understand. And you have to learn how to compare. You have to check the accuracy of that information, else you will make mistake. That is what prompt engineering is. And a lot of business owners do not know how to prompt. They pay huge sum, especially foreign brands. Now that one they sweet for ourselves. They pay huge sum just for you to be able to prompt their AI tool. Monthly. They keep on prompting their AI tool, they keep on bringing brands. They just like get to do the other job. You are just a prompt engineer working with their AI tools. Because there are a lot of AI tools. As a matter of fact, information has it that every day, over 60 AI tools are being introduced. There are a lot of AI tools. And that is why I said that is what delegation is about. You have to be able to know which of the AI tools can work best, can do this, right? You have to be able to delegate. Some people still use ChatGPT for research, but there are other better AI tools. You have to be able to know what platform works best for this. The problem that you're trying to solve, what tool you can use. Diligence is just being able to use AI responsibly, right? And, professionally. A lot of people, I don't know, but a lot of people just talk to AI like it's their bosom friend. I see a lot of people telling me about how their day went and they should stop it. I don't know. It's a choice, it's a thing of choice, but like I said, being able to use AI to work for you responsibly. So now let's take this example, right? When people want to create an image, they just say, ChatGPT, create this image for me. Or so AI to create this image for me. And they go. And that's why they get shabbily done work. You just see AI to the eye, one will be big, one will be small, Gone. Why? You don't know how to prompt it. So you have to be able to give it the full flesh of the information, give it that detail, right? So this is it, using the attached image, which I'm going to use my image, right? And keeping the exact face and skin tone unchanged. Create a glamorous woman, you can see, right? Posing elegantly in a floor length. She's wearing a bodycon maxi dress with a high mock neck and dramatic flared. Are you seeing what happened here, right? Are you seeing it? I'm going to paste this in the group. so that you can also use it to create yours, right? You can. Meanwhile, let us use a tool we can just to create the image, so the prompts that I copied, right? And as soon as it's done uploading, you generate it. Upstairs. The network is very poor. It's very poor. Okay, this is the image you generated, right? And I don't know, you guys can see me, so you can tell if this is me, if it's me or not, right? You can't even tell. If it's not that AI now is not raining, everybody's talking about AI, 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 AI. You wouldn't even know. You think I went to the studio to take a picture. Let's say I want this image to say something. It's still the same format. It's still in your prompting. If I even want this image to dance, I can do it. If I want this image to sing, I can do it. If I want this image to be in a podcast setting, I can do it. Whatever it is I want this image to do right now, even to be maybe in the hospital, maybe putting on a nurse or a doctor, can do it. All you need is to know how to prompt and be sharing on your social media platforms, right? Even if it's podcast formats, even those, and you can make use of AI, free AI tools, right? Okay, so this is it. You just need to learn how to prompt. Just paste it in the group. You can try it from your end, okay? You try it from your end because of the network issue and because of time. Okay, let's have this. This is for a fintech app, a fintech platform that I created. It's called Snap Ticket. And this is for a real estate brand. I want you to watch this. Okay. And meanwhile, just for the record, this app. I don't know if you can try it from your end. You see that the video part of it wouldn't work, but it works for mine. And the thing is, it's actually a paid for tool, but we are able to get, like, there's a way we go around it. Now we're Nigerian, so there's a way we go around it and we get it at no cost. So I'm not paying for it. So that is it. So you can try it from your end. You see that there's no feature for creating video. Okay. Now now I want to create a video with this image. First of all, let me save it because I have to go to another interface. I would have loved it that you guys are also, trying it from your end, just as you are watching, but let's just proceed. Now, okay, of course I'll go to new stuff. And let's say I want the image to say something as simple as, let's say, okay, bad people complain. Please don't mind me, I'm a motivational speaker, so most of the things I must have noticed. So I don't really. So bad people complain, good people are inspired and they take action, right? So now let's say I want this image to just go into the other stuff. So now the next thing we're treating is AI agents, right? AI agents. Now, a lot of you must have been hearing about AI agents, but you might not know what AI agent does or what it's about, what it entails. And simply put, right, they are just the systems or agents that perform complex, boring tasks automatically with little to no human assistance. They take autonomous action, they communicate, they make logical decisions. They follow rules, and they operate. They run operations 24/7 without delays. Now, this is the difference between AI and a human. And I prefer to call AI a digital worker. So this is the difference between a digital worker and a human worker. A digital worker is an agent, is this worker that works 24/7 for you, doesn't get tired, doesn't go on sick leave, is always active. Is always active. And there are a lot of digital, a lot of AI agents, right? There is I don't know, voice agents. I don't know if let me look for an instance of a voice agent. Right? Okay, good. Now, for instance, you want to call, let's say you have you have a complaint or an inquiry, you want to call, let's say MTN, okay? And then you dial their number. That voice you hear that says, hello, if you want this thing, press 1. If you want this, press 2. It's an AI agent, an AI voice agent, right? And that is why even if you call them in the midnight, they will respond. If you call them in the midnight, they will respond. And they are the ones that transfer the calls. When you call them and they're like, okay, if you want to speak to a customer service representative, press this. If you want to do this, press this. And then you press that. If you want to, they transfer the call to the customer service representative. They transfer it with like no human interference, no assistance whatsoever. They already know what to do. Because you have, like, you've given it all of the instructions, you've given it all of the guidance, you've given it all of the information it needs. Do you understand? You've given it all of the information it needs. And it's as simple as, let's say, for instance, you as a business owner, or even a digital marketer, you need to pay a freelance you work, right? And you are not available. Let's say you are a hairdresser, you're currently not available, you're not on seat. But you have a voice agent that works for you, right? That you've given the full details of your work. Now, what this AI does is, when you call, hello, it picks up and responds. What it does is this: when you ask something, it goes to your database. It goes to the information that you've already given it. Pick the answer to it, takes it back to you, that is the prospect, that is the client, and responds. You'll be wondering that, how does it know this thing? You can even ask it something like, let's say you're asking a hair business that, okay, do you say Amalani Wedu? You might be even thinking that it wouldn't respond and the rest. It goes to the database and checks, okay, there's no Amalani Wedu. It comes back. No, we don't sell Amalani Wedu. What we do is we help this hair. We sell only hair, we import hair, we do this, we do that hair. It is even as it's so good that you can be sleeping and be making your money, in the sense that when a prospective client calls this AI tool, right? Okay, so now I want to make a booking. I want to make a reservation. The AI tool goes to your database again, checks your calendar, see where you are chanced, right? Sees where you are chanced, comes back and okay, then, or maybe you ask the AI agent that, okay, I want on Thursday, I want to make my hair on Thursday. It goes and checks if you are available on Thursday by checking your calendar. Goes back and says, okay, yeah, you can book. And there's availability by 3 p.m. and the rest of you book. It goes back to your calendar, feels like books it down for you. And then comes back, maybe you ask, okay, how can I make payments? Because already the AI agent has shown you the payments, everything, how much it costs to make your hair, to fix an eyelash, to do it, showed you everything. So it comes back and tells you that, okay, this is 50 and this is the account number. Sends your account number to the prospective client. The person makes payment. It goes back again, books it for you. You just wake up in the morning and you're saying that, I've made sales. That have been booked for so day. You didn't lift a finger. All thanks to AI. A lot of brands, foreign and local, they're looking for AI specialists, people that know how to use AI, right? Because there are a lot of people that they don't even know how to use it. They're not skilled enough. You might just see somebody that just goes online and watch one small thing. It comes back, you don't know anything. You don't know how to do all of this. You don't know how to do this. So a lot of brand owners, a lot of businesses, especially growing businesses, they're saying that they're scouting for people that know how to use AI. And that is why I tell people that AI will not replace you, right? But the person that has the knowledge, the person that knows how to use AI, the person that will use AI to his or her advantage, they replace you. That don't know how to do, that don't know how to use AI. They replace you. Go for AI, and AI is going to make a lot of persons millionaires. AI is going to liberate a lot of families. Even though you don't take anything from this class today, take it that AI is going to liberate a lot of families. And years later, you're going to remember this. A year from now, 6 months from now, you're going to remember this. It's going to liberate a lot of people. It just depends on how you even willing to even take the opportunity. Because there are some persons that opportunity will present itself. You are not even willing. Some people can be seeing opportunity. I've seen a lot of persons. I've seen people. Like you are seeing opportunity because you don't even want to stress yourself or because you don't even want to do the work. Like opportunity will just pass you by. Opportunity will pass you by. I've been a victim of that. And that is why I said, no, you see this time around, I will follow for people who will make AI to the very end. And I'm not joking about it. There are opportunities. It just depends on how painful it don't be for you. Whether you don't the poverty or whatever it is don't enter your belly. That is it depends on if you want to even change your life situation or you just want to be there reaching others. So let me not digress. Now not to talk, Good. So now the primary types of AI agents, even though there are more, right? There are more. The voice agent, which I already gave an example of, and like I said before, it converses naturally like a human. The good thing is you can even use your own voice. You can clone AI. Like this, my voice now. I can clone AI. AI will use my voice. Clients will not even know that it's not talking to me. The clients will not know. You clone your voice, eh? Nigerian voice is not the one that, it's not the type of AI that now Oyibo voice you. Like your voice gone. Have a friend, right? Because we are much now. We are much now. What she does is she creates content, eh? With her face. If you see it online, you will not know that it's not her. You will not know that it's not her. The voice, the intonation, everything speaks like her. I'll be like, how good this AI is. Hey God. So AI can converse naturally like you, right? Over your platform, over your phone, can answer live customer like your calls, you can book appointments. So now the second one is chatbot. Remember I said there are more, but these are did I say the popular ones? And these are the ones that, because right now what we are treating is the one where people define. Because there is no point of learning something that will not fetch you money. Like for me, that is what I feel. Right? So you need, even if you want to learn other things, you want to upskill, you want to, at least maybe one way you don't learn, they give you some kind of money. That way, you're going to be happy they learn more. Do you understand? You'll be happy learning more. I don't know. Like I will just keep saying it, that this is the best time to be alive. And anybody that is not making money at this point, I'm just so sorry. What you lack is two things: either information or decision making. And chatbot. Now let me give you an instance. Now you have like an inquiry as well, or a question you want to ask your bank. Maybe they debited you, something. You see that place you go and you chat, and they respond to you immediately. That's a chatbot, right? That's a chatbot. And they respond to you, giving you details. You come and you say, I was debited. This one. They'll say, okay, let me go and check what your account. Can you kindly drop your account? They'll go and check. They'll come and say, the reason you were debited is this. Now, yeah. As a matter of fact, there are persons now that even on Telegram, even on Instagram, you can chat there. You see that thing that when they say comment so thing, you comment immediately in a flinch of second, you just get a DM. It's chatbots, not the human being the owner. Now AI. Let you just comment, you get a DM. Now AI. Do you understand? So AI just respond to frequently asked questions, collect and qualify customer leads through chat, through voice. If you want to call, fine. If you want to chat, fine. Okay, so let me give you. This is for the website that I created, right? Just watch this. So now this is a website that I created because the client said she wanted something similar to a particular competitor, right? So that's why it's kind of looking very plain. Because what we did is just take out the information there and use our tool, right? And now this is for a phantom website and a phantom business that I use because the other clients I work for didn't want this information out. You understand? And we cannot go beyond agreements because you can be sued. It's no longer your property. You have been paid, right? It's no longer my property. I cannot use it. Watch this.
Can't hear you again.
So, guys, I don't know. Am I the only one that is feeling this? Please, am I the only one that is feeling this? That is it. A minute, something that you ordinarily have to pay a software engineer, you pay the back end, pay the front end, you pay the app developer, you pay the web developer, you'll be spending millions. It's something that was just created in a twinkle of an eye in God Labs. So, this network as well can play a fast one. Okay, this is it. Okay, okay, okay. So this is it. AI automation has to do with performing random, repetitive, boring tasks for businesses. Because a lot of businesses go through the rigorous process of, talking to customers or clients, trying to make sales, make profits, and the rest. So they need people that know how to automate their businesses. Automating businesses can be you just filling in their spreadsheets. For instance, a supermarket, right? Filling in their spreadsheets, what comes in, what goes out, taking their inventory. All these things are AI. AI will do it for you. You're not the one you go and count goods or do this or do that. AI take the inventory. Of course, we all know content writing, write emails, captions, and articles using it, right? But do you know how to schedule them? Do you know how to schedule them? Do you know how to make use of workflows like Zapier, make.com, right? To automate tasks for brands. Like I said, there are a lot of AI tools, a lot of tools that if you just go into, like you want to go and learn now, you could just get scattered knowledge. And it happened to me, right? So you need to be able to know which of the two works best for this problem. Which of the two I can use to solve this problem? Which of the two I can use to automate or schedule this task? Which of the two I can use to do this or do that? You don't need to do all of this with manually. You get the AI to think, to analyze, to respond, to create, to organize, to complete the work fast for you, right? So now the thing is, the building aspects, right? How can you create or create this voice agent? That is the question. How can you create this chatbot? How can you get the clients that need this? How can you position yourself for opportunities like this? How can you make money using these skills? Because it's one thing to have the knowledge. It's another thing to make the money. There are a lot of knowledge that I didn't get to use, that I didn't get to monetize, right? There are a lot of knowledge that I didn't get to monetize. So it's one, like I said, it's one thing to have an in-depth knowledge, but it's another thing to monetize it, to be able to make it work for you. So how are you able to monetize AI? How are you able to build these voice agents? How are you able to build these chatbots? How are you able to automate? This is where you get answer, right? In the AI program that we have, right? So now, this is where you get to learn all of this, how to create, even if it's long-form video content, using AI tools. Yes. How you can automate tasks using the tools that are necessary for the different platforms to solve the different problems. How you're able to create websites in minutes, how you're able to create voice agent chatbot in minutes, right? So this is where we treat the whole comprehensive structure of the class, the whole building, the building aspect of it all. Not about the the building aspect of it. Now, this is where we get to treat all of this. We get to do the main practical work of AI automation, right? To get to understand how this works, the platforms that you can use them on, the tools that you can use, how you can replace repetitive tasks with AI, how you can automate them, right? Then you also get to learn how, hold on please. You also get to learn how you can prompt, right? The basic structures, how you can get better responses from AI, how you can get AI to think like you, write like you, work like you, or for a particular brand that you are working for. All you just have to do is to give you the assignments, go and sit down to handle the rest for you. So now you also get to learn how to build AI assistant and agents, like the ones I showed you. You get to learn how to build AI assistant and agent, right? The voice agent, the chatbot, the website that I mentioned, that I showed you guys. This is where you get to create it. Hands-on experience, right? You get to build business agent, assistant. You get to build all of this will enable you to reduce the workload. You understand? So whether you are busy, this AI agent will help you with attend to your prospects, so that you don't get to miss out on your leads. You don't get to miss out on your prospects. A lot of times, it's not about you not knowing how to do your business, but you have a lot of money on the table when you don't respond on time, when you don't answer questions on time, because people are impatient. So when you are not available, they look for the next person available. And most of these businesses are already using AI. They're looking for people that know how to use this AI tool because they don't have the time. They don't have the time. AI video creation, which is the order of the day. Okay, so we'll teach you how to create these faceless videos. How you can also create UGC videos and advert videos, promotional videos for brands and businesses. You understand? For brands and businesses, they're looking for it because they can't pay, they can't afford influencers no more. In fact, it's right now it's a wrong choice. It's a wrong choice. So they're looking for people that know how to make use of AI tools to create UGC videos, to create adverts, to create promotional videos. And now we get to teach you all of this using free tools. We get to also teach you how you can clone your voice. If you don't want to use Oyibo voice, which I don't advise people to do. You know, this because AI, if you notice, AI has like similar voice. When you're watching AI, you can tell that's AI. But we don't know how to clone our voices. When you watch it, you won't know. You can't tell. You understand? So all of these boils down to you being able to create all of this faster and seamlessly. So if you want to use it to grow your brand, it's okay. If you want to use it to position yourself to meet global needs, to make money, it's okay. When your brand it takes a while. But when you are having means of livelihood, income that is coming in, when you are working for brands, it'll be very easy to grow your brand. Now. You understand? It's very easy to grow your brand. You know what they feel. But when you get frustrated is when you are trying to grow your brand and nothing is working. You don't have data, you don't have food to eat, you can't pay your bills. You get frustrated now, you pack up. It's happened to me. So you get to learn all of this in the class. Right? And the good thing about it is we are not just all about talking, chop. We'll show you how you can monetize these skills, where you can land international and Nigeria clients. Yes, where you can land them. We'll show you that. How you can pitch your services to businesses, to brands, to clients. How you can show them your work. We get to teach you that. I'm trying the last brand, like I told you before, that I worked for. I just bagged that deal 4 days ago, and I delivered the work yesterday. This is how much I got paid, right? So I was paid. You can see it. I was paid on the 15th, 70% of the deal, and then on the 21st, I was paid the complete payment, right? And then the few people that I have taught this, because, like I said, right? It is not about just coming out to. There are people that will come out and say, do this, but they haven't even done that. There are no facts, there are no wins, there are nothing whatsoever. They just come out and say, do this, do what? So now the few persons that happen to have been able to teach, this is what they chatted me some days ago. One chatted me some days ago, the other one chatted me about on May 6th. This is the May 6th, right? He did a video for a client, and the client, even though they went, it was long overdue, they were talking about it and all, showing the sample and the rest. Client letter back, paid for, and then he went ahead to the video. Now, this is Mrs. Kemi, who just got monetized. This is the message she sent me, right? This is the person that even made me to want to, like, I started my own YouTube channel again, right? I told you before that I was into doing crime stuff and the rest, and I packed up. But when I saw this, I'm like, I'm a teach person, and the person don't use the knowledge, go, get, like, I'm just there, creating for people. Let me build my channel as well. This was the person that made me I started my own YouTube account, my faceless YouTube account, right? So what she shares the story, AI storytelling, and she got monetized. She was paid $1,000. This is it. This is it. And this person really worried me every time she was in my DM. When Grok had the issue of it was free at first, and later on people started paying for it. This person was always in my DM. You understand? So it's not all work and no action. No, this is work and action, right? This is statistics. Like I said, the part two of it is for monetizing your knowledge of AI. We're not just showing you that, okay, create this, do this. After that, what next? It's not to make money. So we'll show you how you can use these acquired skills and turn it into income and making machine for yourself, right? And like I said before, the ways that we'll do it, we'll show you how you can, if you want to freelance, if you want to sell your services, like for businesses, you want to create voice agents, chatbots, if you want to, we'll show you how you can do all of that. We'll show you the several monetization strategies, different ways you can turn your income, like turn your AI skills into income, even if you're just starting from scratch. Okay? And then we'll also get to show you how you can land well-paying clients. See, it's not the one that will stress you. We'll show you how you can get high-value, high-paying clients, where you can catch them. You understand? Where you can catch them. and how to price your services properly. Because some of you don't really know how to price your services. You might know something, you will not know that that is a $1 million idea. You will not know that this thing, people are looking for it, they're demanding for it, and what they are paying is millions. You just be there. Maybe if you learn how to create voice agents, you charge maybe something like 50K, maybe 100K. And that is because you don't even understand the service that you are rendering to these brands. You don't even understand the potential of what you just did. You don't even know that this business is they're making 100% more income. Why? Because they started utilizing AI, and you now underprice yourself. So we get to show you how you can also close deals, right? And then also we'll show you how you can use AI for your business operations. If you are doing business, if you are doing digital marketing, sales and marketing, we'll show you how you can for your growth, for branding strategies, and your marketing campaigns, right? I'm going to show you all of this. A wake-up call. So I'm not saying that you cannot go and learn it. You can learn it randomly, right? But the problem is the results. I tried to learn randomly. I was learning all over. I had scattered knowledge. I will learn here today, learn here tomorrow. I will learn from Igbo, I will learn from this one. Like my head was so, I was burnt out. There was no roadmap. There was too much noise because like I said, there are a lot of tools. A lot of tools come out every day. You get confused. You don't even know the one to use, right? You don't even know the one to. You don't know the best one to use. And some of you can be learning and be wasting money. Paying for these tools, not knowing that you can actually the starter, you can get some of these tools for free. So it is always more it is more difficult and hard to learn at your own pace. If you want to be able to earn in dollars, if you want to be able to work from the comfort of your home, I do this without leaving my house. Sometimes if I'm bored, I just go to a restaurant, I just go to a public place, sit there and do my work. Right? If you want to quit your 9 to 5 as well, if you want total financial emancipation, if you want that financial independence, in the sense that not when you call somebody, the person will be thinking you want to beg for money, they no go greet your call. Or not the one you'll be a mama thanks her, papa thanks her. You want to be able to make something out of life for yourself. You want to be able to take care of your bills. You're a student, you want to be able to pay your school fees. Right? You are a graduate, you just even finished service. Congratulations. On newsflash, there is no job out there. I looked for a job from 2018 to this point. I gave up. Graduated with 2-1. So there are no jobs out there. The economy is just against our favor. The government is against our favor. So what do we do? As have to take advantage of the opportunity, maximize the opportunity to our full potential. So if you are tired of struggling, you are tired of where you are currently, you are frustrated, and you want a better life, you want out. You want to stop depending on people. You want to future-proof yourself. This is for you. Are you a stay-at-home mom? Instead of every time you're asking for Maggi, if you want to buy Maggi, you ask your guy. Yeah? Can still be at home and be making money, even more than your guy. Can be independent. Can be taking care of your aged parents. You don't have to depend on anybody. You can be looking after your children, but you are making your money. You're making your money. You're taking care of yourself. You look good. Do you understand? So it's time to change it. This is a wake-up call. This is a wake-up call. And the good thing about it is you don't even need to be a tech person. You don't need to be into tech. Right? You don't need to, you don't even need to be a graduate. You don't need, and don't think it's only for young people. If you are even 40, I have a client, right, that is currently learning under me. She's 65 years old. Sometimes I'm like, this woman. But that is it. This is somebody that knows the potential therein, that knows what this thing is about. Right? You don't need to earn any degree. You don't need to have a knowledge of maybe a computer background, a maths background, any technical background. I told you guys before, I left cybersecurity. Why? It's too technical. I didn't understand coding. Right? But I am able to build as much as they can, as much as these cybersecurity specialists can, as much as software engineers can, through AI. So what you just need is guidance, proper guidance, and you need consistency and you need implementation. Right? And the thing is, if I can do it, you too, you can do it. Trust me, you can do it. If me that I don't know anything about coding, you can do it. I don't like video editing. I now use AI to create videos. Yeah? I am shy, I am confused. I used to doubt myself. Yeah? If I can do it, you too can do it. And the truth is that Your future now belongs to people that can use AI, people that are skillful with it. Your degree or your background is not enough. Before it used to be what you studied, your skills. Later on, it used to be your talent, right? Okay, your talent. Right now, is your AI skills. It's your skills are now the currency. Okay? Your skills are now the currency. This is a life class, like I said. And now, all you have to pay for this cohort, instead of the original price, which is 50,000 naira, you get to pay 25,000 naira. Any of this, I'm letting you in it. Why? Because now you've paid for access. You've paid for the community. We are just working with 50 people. The first 50 people. So it depends on how tired you are to change your life. It depends on how tired you are. It depends on your wants for better things. It depends on if you are looking at the bigger picture of traveling, of working for foreign clients, of working for brands, for businesses, of changing your life situation, of being able to afford the basic things of life. Not every time you'll be calling to, and when you call people, they will think you want to beg them. Remember when I used to call people, from time to time, 5K, give me 2K, give me 5K. You want to be able to dive into the space of AI and make money. Make it work for you. And this is for you. Take advantage of this offer now, because after the first 50 people, we are closing the slot. We're closing the slot and we're working with these 50 people. After the first 50 people, we're no longer taking. So are you taking advantage of this now? Or so if you want to make payments, this is the account number to make payments to. Right? This is the account number to make payments to. Access Bank 0038497787. When you make payment, you can send me your receipts. When you make your payment, you can send me your receipts. And like I said before, how ready are you to change your life? How ready are you? Are you tired of complaining and of lamenting of the economy, of the government? Are you not tired? If you are not tired, okay. If you are not tired, okay, you can stay where you are. But if you are ready and willing to to change the trajectory of your life, this is for you. Okay? Who's Mr. Chris? Just got see, when you make payments, please just send, either you send it to the group or you send it to my DM, please. Please, with your receipt, because I can't mention name. Anybody can claim it. So please, you have to send with your slip so that you can be added to the group. Okay? Okay? So like I said, what you are going to learn is how to create this automation system, how you can create website and landing pages, AI, UGC, and video creation using free tools and tools that are not free, but we will show you how to get it. Right? And how you can build voice agents and chatbots for businesses. And then the very important one, because that is the important factor, is how you can we'll hold you by your hands, right? Showing you how you can till you get your first AI client. That is when we'll leave you. We'll hold you by your hand till you get your AI client. Right? And I am not just showing you, I'm not telling you that go and do this. This is something that I have done. It works for me. This is something that my friends did. It works for them. Do you understand? It's not something that, go and do it to me. I don't know. It works for me and it's working for me. I get paid. Every month. I am very sure of 2 million naira. At the bare minimum. Every month. Because I've retained 4 clients. Let's say I don't even look for brands or businesses that want to UGC videos or promotional videos. Every month I am assured of how much? 2 million naira. Because of the website, the voice agent, the chatbot that I've created. Because of the automation of this repetitive task for brands. And the good thing is they need your services because they don't know how to use these tools. So they need your services. And even the ones that know how to use these tools, they don't have the time. So what they do is they outsource. So like I said, this is just the best time to be alive. And if you're not making money, you have a smartphone, you have your internet connection, you have your data, you're always jumping from platform to platform, knowing who did this or did that. Whereas you can be sitting on money, you can be changing your life drastically for the better. This should be a wake-up call though. So if you're just still in a place where you are not making money, you are just wrong. And like I told you before, my friend, she's an appointment setter. She works with HubSpot. What they pay her is $800 every month. She learned before me. So even when she got this thing that it was a wake-up call for me. She learned before me. Then my cousin, he's a software engineer, right? So he built a platform, an app. for event planners. Now, what this does is these event planners now, they are no longer looking for coordinators again. I'm no longer looking. See, before, if it's a big wedding, let's say something like Davido's wedding that are planning, what they will need at least is more over 40 staff, like 40 event coordinators. There will be vendors, so there will be waiters, there will be ushers, there will be this one. Like the total of it might be over 130%. But right now, with the event of AI, they're not outsourcing. They don't even get to use as they only just hire people just for the day of the event to just show up and do the necessary thing. But you see, the planning, the back end, they use AI. If you want to buy tickets, you go online. They want to send invites, they do it online. They want to book, like a guest wants to book and everything, it's online. And my cousin built just one platform, one app with AI. That didn't even take him how long. He debugged it. And what these planners are paying is $50 every month, just subscription fee, just to make use of the platform. To make use of the platform. And so far, last month when we were talking, he said he has backed 31 planners. I don't even know of now. He has backed 31 planners. So you can calculate that now in Nigerian currency. Calculate it in Nigerian currency. So if you are not making use of AI, I don't know what to say to you. I don't know how tired you are. I don't know. So now this is your advantage, because this is the first proper class I'll be having. It's a live class where you get to see how we build it. It's practical. You get hands-on experience. Everything is live. You watch it. You even give me take-home assignment. You go and try it on your own. You get to ask any question. Even you still have to ask questions if you have any, right? So that is the good thing about you even trying now. That's the good thing. Because after this cohort, like everything will be recorded. And after the cohort, it'll just be a recorded course. And you know how it is now with recorded courses. Sometimes you might not understand, but you're unable to reach out. So now it is, guys, you are at an advantage right now. You are at an advantage right now. You have live access. You are watching it, you are seeing it, you are everything, you are building it in your presence. It's not church. You watch everything. So this is your advantage. Like I said before, if I can do it with no knowledge in tech, in coding, no knowledge in cyber, no knowledge in software engineering, but I can get a build for people, my brother, my sister, you too can do it. You too can do it. Right? So I've said it all, that AI is not waiting for anybody. The world is changing fast. So you too, stop waiting. Stop waiting. Stop looking at opportunities they pass you by. Stop overthinking. Instead of starting, stop doubting yourself. Stop delaying. Hey God, because why I even got to mention all of this is something that see today I'm always telling myself, I wish I started earlier. I wish I started earlier, because if I had started earlier, I've gone far now. So don't overthink it and stop delaying. Else you are going to regret not starting early, especially when it now becomes compressed, when it becomes competitive, when it becomes saturated. Go down late. By then the money go down. So right now you are very early. You are very early. Believe me. Those people that came into content creation in 2020, they were very early. Right? Those people that did crypto in 2023, they were very early. People that did ghostwriting as well, I think that was 2022, they were very early. People that did Amazon KDP, they were very early in 2020. Most people that started later, they did not really enjoy it now. So you are very early. This is an opportunity, this is an advantage for you to take. This is an advantage for you to take. Right? Depends on. So all I can tell you is this: give me 30 days. Give me 30 days. Right? You watch, you implement. I just need 2 hours of your day, like your time, your attention. Right? 2 hours daily for you to implement. And then it will show you how you can get clients. Give me 30 days. If you do not get at least 3 clients, of which they are paying you 500,000 naira, then ask for a refund. I will refund you. Right? So you get to work away with your first client, and you are using only free tools in this cohort. You're using free tools. Maybe at the end, when you now start getting paid, you want to now pivot into using some of the upgraded version of the tools. You can. This is not the one that you come and start paying heavily on tools. That is one of the issues that is keeping a lot of people grounded. But when you are able to land your first client, you understand? Because if you are using those tools, and let's say you've landed like 4 clients, of course, that tool will now be small for you to, a free tool will now be small for 4 clients. Do you understand? So you have to expand. Since by then, you don't mind to expand. You don't mind to pay $50, $70 when you are making a lot of money, shitload of money. So your life can change in 30 days. This class is for 5 days. You get to watch everything live, ask your questions, and you give me your ear. Like, I'll need your attention. We'll show you where and how to access this client. Where and how to access this client and get them to pay you. We'll show you how to price yourself, your services, and how you can get them to retain you. Right? Like I said before, it's a live class, it's a hands-on demonstration, step by step, and you get to be in the community as well. You get to be in the community as well. Okay? So if you follow what I teach you, you get at least 3 to 5 clients. This one is even, let me know, just 3 to 5 clients. If you follow exactly what I teach you in this class. The good thing about it is we are not buying any extra tool. I'll teach you what has worked for me. I will show you in real time. I will show you everything. I'm building everything. You have access to me. Any question, you can always reach out to me. Right? So I'm not even teaching you, and you know, there are people that will teach and they will disappear. You can't have, no. Because I want it to work for you too. Right? Whenever confusion, you can ask questions. You can reach out to me. Whenever you come across any challenge, you can reach out to me. Okay? So this is a live class, like I said. And now, all you have to pay for this cohort, instead of the original price, which is 50,000 naira, you get to pay 25,000 naira. So it depends on how tired you are to change your life. It depends on how tired you are. It depends on your wants for better things. This is the account number to make payments to. Access Bank 0038497787. When you make payments, you can send me your receipts. Any questions that you want to ask, you can feel free to ask. The floor is yours now.
Yeah, I would love to ask a question. My name is Emmanuel. Okay.
Okay, what done, Emmanuel?
Yes, sir. Oh, yes, ma'am. Yeah, my question is, when do we intend to start, number one? I'm talking about the date. And then number two, I think you mentioned 2 hours for 5 days. Am I correct?
Yes.
Okay,
I said the class.
Okay.
The class is for 5 days. You understand?
5 days, okay.
It's for 5 years, for 5 days, where we'll be treating all of this. But in 30 days, like, you keep on implementing, and we're going to show you where you can get clients to work with. Do you understand? How you can pitch to them, how you can get them to work with you. Do you understand? Now, and I'm telling you, and I'm assuring you that in a space of 30 days, you would have bagged at least 3 clients.
What about the time? What's the date? When are we starting officially?
Okay, the class starts on the 29th of this month.
29th. Okay. That's
yes.
On
the 29th of this month. Yes.
Saturday, right? Is it Saturday?
Next week. In 7 days' time.
Okay, in 7 days' time. So, and then lastly, when can we make payments? When is the deadline? Because most of us are salary earners, and then we want to get salary maybe at towards the end of the month. Why some of us end of the month, but we can still make it towards the end of the month. So, when is the deadline for the payments so that we can move ahead?
Okay, so now this is the thing, right? Currently, right? Okay, currently first lot have already been taken, right? And we're working with only 50 people.
Yeah.
The first 50 people. So as soon as we get that 50 people, we're closing the offer. We're shutting down the group and the slot, right? And we're working with these 50 people. Okay? And then you can ask, I don't know if she's here, but I don't think so. And then after we work with these 50 people, whenever the second cohort will be coming, we are not promising you that it will be this price. Do you understand?
Yes, I get
it. Not, because what I'm saying, okay, so we are updating the tools as we keep on getting updates. Like I said, every day and now, updates are here. They're like that a lot of updates coming and stuff like that. Do you understand? So yes. As we keep on updating, of course, you know that the knowledge is not same again. So it cannot be this price. So once we get the 50 persons now, we are shutting down until we are done tending to them, right?
Okay.
Please, I can see some payments. Please, if you send me a slip. Please send me a slip because I don't want to miss this. I don't want to call names here. Some persons will come and claim it. So please send the proof of payment, please. Please. Thank you.
That means you're going to open the group because it's closed. I don't know if you have opened it already. For us to be able to send.
Yeah, the group is open.
Okay.
I opened it before the class.
Okay.
I opened it before the class. Okay.
Yeah.
Please just send me slip, please. Please send me your slip, please. Please send me your slip, okay? Yeah, this current offer now is only open. I can't really assure you. I can't assure you. I can't assure you. Because so far, yes, I can't assure you. Once we just get the 50%, so far with a lot of payment that are coming in, I'm going to confirm soon enough. But once we just get the 50% that we need, we're shutting down. Okay?
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you. So is there any other question? Any other question, please? I didn't plan on taking this long though. Any other question? So the recordings will be made available, right? You can watch it maybe during your, you can also express yourself, you can follow the steps, you know, and you can reach out as well. But once we get the 50%, please, 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 you are no longer working until we are done with them. And please, I don't want anybody to come and say, but you said 25K on the group. Please, it's not that we don't want arguments, you understand? This is just valid for this cohort, and this is just valid for now. Once we get the 50%, we are no longer taking until you are done, please. Okay? So thank you very much. And like I said, if you are ready to start, make your payment, secure your slot before it closes. So far, people are, don't worry, I'll confirm. Please, this person that is calling me. I'll confirm, please. Okay, so you have to learn AI, you want to build your high income digital skill, you want to position yourself for global opportunities. This is it for you. Okay, so take action. Okay, take action, take action, take action. So thank you very much for your time, and do have a wonderful night rest. Okay.